Hello, beautiful, wonderful, majestic souls of YouTube. My name is Dan. This is my channel, That Good Tarot, where we do timeless readings for anyone with any placements. If you've made your way to this reading, I do believe there is a message in here for you. However, if you don't resonate with this reading, that's cool, that's chill. Go check out my channel. There are so many other readings there. I'm sure you'll find something that fits you. But if you do resonate with this reading, please say hi. Don't be shy. Let's get into it. I've been predominantly using this deck of cards because I tried using another deck, but sometimes the messages came in too overwhelming and I couldn't, because I'm a reader that I intuit emotions and not so much the words will come out eventually, but it's always emotions first. And because they came through so strong, I was very overwhelmed. And when I get overwhelmed with emotions, I just shut down and I stop talking. And that happened a couple times with the readings with that particular deck. So I'm just using a deck in which I can get to the end of readings and articulate it properly. I just think the imagery in the other one's really, really intense, whereas this one's maybe just comes through gentle enough for me to be able to get to the words. Let's pull some more cards. Universe, please. Inside information. Okay, we've got two little piles. So we've got two little energies. In the first pile, we have the World, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Wands. I'm loving this energy. Why do I feel like you've just put something out into the world that's received really well, really beautiful, a massive celebration of energy? I'm seeing so much symmetry here. 11-11. I see unity. I see a little couple here. I see so much life from this energy on this side. We will dig into more on what that is and what you've done to bring this good energy towards you. And this pile here, we have the Star, we have Strength, we have Emperor. What is up? These are magnificent energies coming through. Massive higher arcana energy. Powerful, steady. Let's get into this action that has been taken. Ace of Swords here. We have the World and we have the Four of Wands. Whatever it is that you have recently done, recently embarked upon, it is something that you are not even going to be able to perceive the ramifications of what is to come from this thing that you've done. And I say ramifications, and that's a scary, scary word. I just think that my vocabulary is failing. Maybe the impact, maybe that's a slightly better word for me to use. But the impact, the ripple effect that this action is going to have on your future. This is going to be, whatever you've done, it's going to be something that you're known for. This is going to be the thing that everyone's oh my gosh, you did, whatever it is that you did, this is going to be the thing that people know you for. And around the world, people are going to know you for this thing. It's going to set up the foundation of all of your actions moving forward. This is going to be the thing. It's got it's going to launch you into more opportunities. It's going to, every big thing that you do from this point, you do because of what you just did. These opportunities are given to you because of what you've just done. So every big thing that comes after, it's kind of the ripple effect of this one thing that you've done recently. So whatever you've put out into the world, whatever action you've taken, whatever big change you've made, just wait and see. Just wait and see, because absolutely massive things are coming. Okay. Let's pull some cards on that. Let's not move on from that. Let's stay in this energy. Sometimes we get some really ick energies come through. Let's stay in this energy for a second. Universe, please, insight information. What would you like this beautiful collective to know about this? The overcoming that you have had to have done. The way you were This is such a big deal because you were so tied to so many energies that were literally chaining you down, literally wanted to see you remain in one spot, and you have had to unshackle yourself from that and put in so much work, like so much work and focus. Like you've really just had to take care of yourself. It's like you were this sagging, dying plant, and you had to water and water and water and water yourself until you were blooming again. And now that you are putting just this little offering out into the world, now that you're like, and here it is, here's a piece of me that I have healed and nourished and catered for. Here it is, this piece of me. Massive energy, messages, so much coming towards you. If you feel like this isn't happening right now, be patient, let it be, put it out of your mind. You need to embody the energy of whatever will be, I'm moving on to the next. Get your mind off these things. If you get your mind completely detached from the response of this action, that's when everything's going to flood in. It's going to flood in the second you forget that you were even wanting something like this to happen. You just need to like move on to the next thing. Get busy with the next thing that you're doing. You probably have heaps of projects lined up. This idea and this action that you've had, I doubt it was the only idea that you've had. You probably have a whole like banked up list of stuff that you're like working on and wanting to do and wanting to create and wanting to put out there. Get onto it. Get onto the next stuff. Keep doing the thing. Detach from the result of this thing, and that's when all of this is going to be able to come through. But it's going to come through. Just keep the faith. Keep the faith. Star, strength, emperor. Let's get into these energies here. Universe, please, insight and information. So many higher arcana, come on. All right, I'm going to need a second to look at these because my eye is being like very rapidly drawn to some of the smaller symbols within the picture as well. And it always means something a little bit different depending on what is intuitively coming up here for me. There's been a lot of work that has been going on within you. Like, I really feel like you're not the person that you were. You're not the person that you were at the start of this year. You're not the person you were 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So much. Like, I feel like if you were to meet the version of you from 3 years ago, like, you would recognize them because you remember them, but like, they wouldn't recognize you. Like, you 3 years ago wouldn't recognize you now because of your energy and the way that you are showing up and the way that you are. It's so different. You're so different. Like, you're so much more calm. You have nourished yourself and give yourself so much more love than you ever did. And it's really changed your energy into something that is really in your personal power in a way that I feel like you're an authority in your life. You are an absolute authority in your life. You have the last word when it comes to you. You have the first and the last word when it comes to you. We have the King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Magician, and the Hierophant. Okay, as I picked up that card, different energy came through. I'm getting distracted. I'm having like 2 different messages that are coming to the front. I'm just trying to make sure in my brain I can hold it all. All right, I'm just going to get to this one first. You are going to be doing things in such a way that it is really going to challenge the stereotypical way that people are supposed to do things. So I feel like there might be some older people in your world that are really confused and have hesitations with the way that you're going about things. These might be some kind of authority figures. They might be in the workplace. There might be peers that are just older than you. It might just be people around you that see the way it feels like you're making waves, or you're really going against the grain of what everyone else is doing. And it's bothering some people. But know that like what you're doing, your new ways of doing it, the way that you're going about it really truthfully, openly, honestly is the most fruitful thing for you to do. It's going to bring you a lot of financial, career, like physical abundance, as well as like true fulfillment. As I like get into this energy, I feel like my brain is being ripped apart, because it feels like there's this real tug of war going on between a version of you that, like, there's the you that exists now that has to kind of is playing tug of war with these people that want to see you show up as the version of you that you used to be, the version of you that was under their thumb, the version of you that would listen to everything they said, the version of you that would do whatever they said, that had blind trust in what they said. That's the tug of war. You're like, this is who I am, this is who I am. And they're like, well, what happened to you? Why aren't you the way you used to be? Why aren't you agreeing with us? Why aren't you submitting to us? So, you know how I was like, let's stay in this happy energy. This is why I stay in the happy energy, because I get into these energies and my head hurts. Let's just take a moment and take some breaths because I need it. A version of you in the future might need it. Let's take a breath in and again and out. Twice more, breathing in and again, out. One last time, shoulder blades together, breathing in and again and out. A couple of times it was hard for me to take that second breath in, but I feel better. I hope that you feel better too. I hope that if you are feeling that stress of the dissonance of trying to show up who you are now around people who are so used to seeing the version of you that used to exist, like stay true to the path that you're on. You are meant to evolve. You are meant to change. And anyone who truly supports you is going to love and accept you, every version of you. And if they no longer align with you, then that's fine too. That's what we learn as we grow older. Some people just, as much as we might want people to continue on the path with us, sometimes they're just not destined to. They are destined for a different path. And we can wish them well on that path. Anyways, let's get into some oracle cards. Universe, please, inside information. What does this beautiful collective need to hear as I let them go about their day? Are you ready? The portal, adventure, ancestors, calling. It's coming. The change is coming. The shift is coming. It's coming. We had it with the 8 of Wands. Change is coming for you. So, better get ready. Are you ready? Girl, get ready. I hope that you all know that girl is a non-binary term here. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next reading.